Greetings fellow Decepticons, Sound Blaster 1987 here with another Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure series action figure review. Today, from a 6-inch line, I will be looking at Fang of the Shi'ar Imperial Guard. For those who don't know, the Shi'ar Empire are an alien civilization of multi-species individuals, with mostly one species as the main empire and several other aliens as their Imperial Guard protectors, who are sometimes allies of the X-Men due to the fact that Empress Lilandra of the Shi'ar is also supposed to be the main sort of love interest for Charles Xavier, Professor X of the X-Men. So, as you can see here, Fang is faithfully represented in a very sort of Sabretooth-esque costume, complete with all these little rubbery, tooth necklace type of things going on all around him. He's a little bit werewolf with that shaggy, bearded face of his and the pointed ears and the just overall hairiness. And he's got very Sabretooth-esque sort of gesturing hands. He also does have two closed fists as a swappable hand accessory, which obviously, as with all Marvel Legends 6-inch figures, can be swapped by gently twisting around like so, with one hand on the hand itself and the other on the wrist socket, so as to gently ease these things out. And then just a matter of popping the new hand in. I'll do the same on both sides so the hands match. Now, because the Shi'ar Empire are aliens that are heavily involved with the X-Men, one of the main other teams that they come into contact with a lot is the Starjammers, which is a group of basically space mercenaries and antiheroes led by Cyclops' father, Corsair, which is why Shi'ar Empire Fang here comes with the head and the little pet creature of Ch'od, the big guy that looks like Abomination from the Starjammers team. The head has got a, fully functional moving mouth, and there's a ball joint socket at the bottom for the ball jointed neck that the torso would attach to. I don't currently have the rest of the Build-A-Figure wave. This is my first piece from the collection, so stay tuned for future reviews to see the rest of it. The legs and tail of a little pet creature, whose name I sadly don't know, don't move, but the head is on a ball joint so it can still look around in relatively expressive quizzical poses. But going back to Fang himself, articulation wise, you've got the usual Marvel Legends ball jointed head plus a, neck stem sort of joint for more expressive poses and movement and such like. Plus there's slightly exposed hinge right at the back of the neck there for the way the neck joint moves around. You've also got a slightly ratcheted waist swivel and a ratcheted ab crunch in the middle of the torso. Soft ratchet universal shoulders. A bicep swivel that's just a friction joint. A soft ratchet double elbow. And of course, universal wrists, complete with the sort of hinge on the palm there. Then below the waistline, you've got the usual slightly ratcheted universal hips, a bicep swivel, still a bit stiff on my copy because it's fresh out of the box. The foam ratchet double knee joints. And because of the way the colour separation between the plastic works, there's also a boot swivel as well on the feet, which I wouldn't recommend because one, it disrupts the sculpting of their muscles and such, and two, it disrupts the placement of these little tooth necklace things around the ankles. Then you've got the universal tilt and rotation ankle movement, as per usual. For size comparison, here he is next to Transformers Kingdom Deluxe Airazor, so you can see how big he is next to a smaller female deluxe Transformers figure from a Hasbro line. And here he is next to the Redeemer, the anti-Spawn from McFarlane Toys Spawn Comics. This is the more recent, modern articulation update version of Redeemer, who I'll be covering in my next toy review. So he is definitely much improved over the original. So, that more or less concludes my review. If you have a brown suit Wolverine with an exposed Logan swappable head, there is potential for customization and modification. So if there's a brown suit Wolverine figure out there that's got a similar shade of brown on the hands, then you can swap the hands over so you got the little sort of metal knuckle bits where the claws come out, or even the claws themselves if you've got the right kind of hands. Or if you've got the right kind of colour paint handy, you can customise either a civilian Wolverine or blue gloved version of the hands as well. Then if you just gently pop a Fang head off of its ball joint, you can swap in a civilian Logan head. I'd recommend using the Uncanny X-Men Team Uniform Wolverine figure head, or the alternate unmasked Logan head that came with the X-Men 97 Wolverine for that job. But with that said, I've been Sandblaster1987, thanks again for watching. My next review will be Spawn the Redeemer. This guy. Until then, till all are one. And in the words of the late Stan Lee, Excelsior, true believers.